1995 roku znalazł taką ideę, żeby tak robić. Ale to z nimi but this idea before wasn't exist.
Not this type of gong.
Nie z tymi gongami.
He was just, he made trumpets and
on robił trąbki, różne takie rzeczy.
Wind instruments, from brass instruments. And just out of fun, he started to create, from his type of metal, he started to make gong-like instruments. And found out there is a specific technology, how to work on it, to produce fine sounds.
Yeah, but he had some Chinese gongs.
Of course, he was fond of these ethnic gongs from China or from India, Tibet, Nepal, Bali, the whole Indonesia.
What's different gongs?
It's completely different. It's not to be compared. It's completely different instruments because this is a very homogeneous material. This is rolled. And all ethnic gongs are made from cast metal. So you have the molten metal, and you cast it on a form, and then you start hammering it. So and it is always hammered with heat. So you make the metal glow, and then it is heated. It's beaten, and this type is beaten in the cold, on the cold metal. So it's completely different sound.
Wcześniej robiono na rozgrzanym metalu te gongi, a ta technika jest na zimnym metalu, czyli totalnie inny rodzaj. And how was with you? How you start?
Well, I used originally I'm a composer.
Oryginalnie on jest kompozytorem.
So I was living in Salzburg, which is in Austria, and I was studying.
So you Austrian?
No.
You just lived there?
Yeah, I lived there for my studies.
On uczył się w Salzburgu w Austrii.
It was the Mozarteum, it's a famous high school for music.
For young boy was great, yeah? Very romantic place.
It was.
Dla młodego chłopca, który chciał zostać kompozytorem, to było bardzo...
And in a very early phase I realized I was very interested in the relationship between sound and body. This was just my...
I odkrył to, że go najbardziej interesuje relacja między dźwiękiem a ciałem.
So, first of all, I have been part of a research. For some time, it was just the time when the Moog synthesizer came up to Europe. There was only one, or I think two instruments. One was there was a musician who was so interested in these electronic devices. Peter Feichner was his name. He had died already, and he played with many Polish jazz saxophonists and stuff.
And do you know Garbarek?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And for a time I tried to find this sound healing method with electronic sounds, but it was never sufficient. I did not like this, and it was not a life experience. For example, using all these electronic things and so on. It was somehow artificial. So, and all of a sudden I just had a gong experience in the orchestra. There was a huge Chinese gong that just after could be working because they never made money with that. It was for a long time just have this workshop, and if it pays everything then it's okay. They did not make profit with it. Okay. Only in the last 20 years or so.
It was like hobby.
More or less, yeah. But they exported, of course, and they made maybe 200, 500, in the last time 500 gongs a year or so. So it was a business. But the extraordinarily fine instruments were only few. And I started to feedback my experience from the practice. So we started to create some specific sounds within their series. And after a while I realized this is very, very well suited for therapeutic work. And so we always picked from the series they did the best ones which fit in that segment, and tuned them to my needs. So after maybe 4 or 5 years of refinement, we had a complete set of sounds which could be described and built. This was the sonar label. I think this is one completely crazy. You know, it's
Why is that?
Yeah, the Chinese market and the Indian market, they suck all what the forgeries can produce.
It's obvious,
They are getting ready for the war or what?
No, just for the industry.
For the industry.
And when I waited in former times, I said, oh, I need some sheets of metal, but 2 weeks later I had them. I went 10, 12 weeks until my order is only begun, you know. So it's a very, very tough situation. And Tom Charterisky, what I told you yesterday, it's too hard. So you need this complete balance between not heated,
And
half heated, heated. And this is only warmed for this specific type of gong.
How do you heat that?
Kaziu?
Oh, you see here.
Chodzi o to, że
it's the same kind of work, very concentrated, very kind of emotion, and to make the metal very good quality.
Yeah.
It's like samurai sources.
Samurai.
Samurai
Swords.
Swords. Yes.
Yeah.
It's similar way.
You know, all these metal workers are in a way connected to some mythic things. I don't know how to say it, but it's really, there's something. If you don't feel really centered, don't do anything. So, maybe these are 3, 4 courses, and then it always has to be, you know,
Like this.
flattened
And this is Robert?
This is Robert's, in fact, yes.
To jest Roberta Usewicza. ten
tak,
gong.
no właśnie u nas in our reduction it's the leaflets of Robert about this gong.
Ah, yeah.
We will pay the money.
Yes. He almost has finished.
That's it.